Alrighty, welcome back to Willow Plays WoW. We're gonna go over the next boss in Voidspire. This is E and V. We got two dragons. We got E on the right and V on the left. So first things first, 15 yards apart at all times. Don't stand behind the dragons, they'll whack you around. Tank swap after a few stacks. If you don't, the dragons will heal themselves, and both dragons need to be within 10% health. So split your raid up half and half for DPS reasons. V on the left, V's going to pick somebody and put a fear cone on them. They need to run that out of the herd. They will be feared. That fear can be dispelled. You dispel them, they're all happy, they come back to the herd. Then he's going to shoot a beam at the tank. This needs to be soaked by everybody in the raid. Two or four stacks, depending on what you can take. The more stacks you have, the easier the pull-in ability is going to be here in a second. But everybody's going to get little circles on them. You spread out the little circles so you don't blow up your friends. So everybody there's got a little circle. The little circles are going to drop ads here in a second. But then you have this big circle around you. You'll see the border and tethers to the big spear in the center. You want to break those tethers. So the power of the pool of the tethers is based off of how many stacks you had taken from the big beam before. So if you have 4 stacks, then you could walk out of this thing easily. If you have no stacks, then you're going to end up like our buddy down here who has no stacks and cannot run out no matter what they do. And might need a prescript or gate or something to help them out. But eventually we get everybody out, the tethers are broke, circle's gone, everybody runs back in, collects the ads, kills the ads, and then we need to talk about the next thing, gloom. So gloom is going to come from E on the right. So wherever the tank's pointing, and I suggest pointing to the back of the room like so, a little gloom glowy ball is going to come across the floor of the room. We need 4 people minimum to soak that ball. If we soak it, then those people can come back in and we'll get a nice little soak circle from like this. If you do not have 4 people soak it, your circle will look like that or bigger. So make sure people are soaking. Then the dragon is going to fly away. Everybody gets in the center. We have an ad to kill. Make sure you stay in the center. Pretty easy part of the phase, and then the dragons come back down, rinse and repeat. Now let's show you the live video. Okay, here's the live version. I had a tank for this one. You're gonna see the fear. There's the fear. Run the fear out. Next thing, this beam should be on the group, but I didn't put it on the group. There's the big circle. So the only one that has the thing that can get out easily is me. Watch the rest of our raid struggle to get out of that pool because they didn't have the debuff. Here's fear again. Next, you're going to see gloom go across the screen. There you go. That gloom did not get soaked well, so you're going to see how big that gloom gets. And then ads again, getting out of the suck in part. He's going to fear again. And you're going to get to see the intermission here in a second. But probably shouldn't have the tank, or shouldn't have the boss tank that way. Here's the intermission. Everybody gets in the center. You kill this ad. Dragons come back down. You rinse and repeat. That's the fight. See y'all next time on Willow Plays WoW.